The Cat in the Attic. It's funny, ever since the night I heard the church bell ring, the town of Willow Creek hasn't felt quite the same. The fog seems thicker, the nights a little quieter. And sometimes, when I walk past the old church, I swear I hear a faint echo like a whisper, waiting for me to listen. But this story isn't about the bell. It's about what happened after. After that night, I moved into a small cottage at the edge of town. It was charming in that creaky, historic way, the kind of place that smells like cedar and secrets. Mrs. Calloway from the library helped me find it. She's been in Willow Creek forever. And she warned me with a smile. Don't open the attic door during a storm. Naturally, the first storm that rolled in, I couldn't resist. Rain pounded against the roof, and thunder rattled the windows. I stood under the old attic ladder with a flashlight, debating whether curiosity or common sense would win. Curiosity did. The wooden ladder groaned as I climbed, and a musty wave of dust greeted me when I pushed the hatch open. The air felt heavy, thick with something I couldn't quite name. My flashlight beam danced across old trunks, stacks of yellowed books, and a single mirror leaning in the corner. That's when I heard it, a soft, unmistakable meow. I froze. I didn't own a cat. The sound came again, a little louder, from the direction of the mirror. I stepped closer, telling myself it was probably a stray that snuck in. But when I wiped the dust from the glass, the reflection didn't match the attic. It showed the same space, the same beams and boxers, but in the reflection, a small gray cat sat calmly behind me, staring right at my back. When I turned around, the attic was empty. The mirror was cold when I touched it. And then, for just a second, I saw a faint shape move past in the reflection like a tail swishing before vanishing into thin air. The next morning, I told Mrs. Calloway what happened. She didn't seem surprised. "Oh," she said with a knowing smile, "you met Clover." She told me Clover was the old owner's cat, a gray tabby that refused to leave after her mistress passed. Some say Clover appears only to newcomers who don't believe in the town's stories. I told her, I believe now. That night, I set out a saucer of milk on the attic steps, partly as a joke, partly just in case. When I checked the next morning, the saucer was empty. And beside it, pressed perfectly in the layer of dust, was a small paw print. I decided Clover was welcome to stay. But later that evening, as I sat by the window writing in my notebook, I noticed something strange. The paw print, the same one from the attic, had reappeared outside on my porch. And beside it, something new. A second set of prints, bigger, human, barefoot, leading toward the garden, and right in the middle of the path, a single, small pumpkin that hadn't been there before.